Anyway, so let's go ahead and get started with the tutorial. All right, so what we're gonna do now is the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to one of our replays here. I'm gonna choose that one because there's some eliminations here. So when this loads in, we're gonna go and select the moment we want a good shot of. See, right here, we are already having great results. We can go ahead and pause it right here. So we don't need much. So the best way to do this is make sure if you're on PC, first off, make sure the biggest thing on here is to make sure that you have the settings available for this. I put auto set on mine, and my quality presets are epic, so that way you'll be able to choose all these advanced options right here. That's pretty much what I end up doing. Make sure that you have the epic options, because I believe that's the only way you can get some of the settings we're about to see here. I can't confirm that on console, but for PC, this is what pretty much we do. So we load in. You see, you get a little bit of depth of field here, whatnot. Right now, I'm gonna find an angle where I want my shot. So right here is good. We're gonna let's try this one. Move it around a little bit. So right now, what do you see me doing is I'm using drone attach. Using drone attach right here. So we're gonna get this photo. That way we can move around as much as we need. I can adjust the height, adjust the zoom, so we can get that crispy. The more you zoom in, the more depth of field you have. See how person back there is blurred? Zoom out, no one is blurred. But right here, good looking spot right here. All right, so then what we're also gonna do is we're gonna go to this camera. This is important here. This camera is gonna show you some more settings that you have. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit this camera and see, this is where you get to see your aperture and whatnot on drone attach. See, this could right here, when you increase your aperture to 22, see the person back there, like everyone becomes in more focus. But when you turn it down some, 2.8, 2.0, even to 1.0, get a blurry effect. So when you keep that low, you get a little bit of the blur. Autofocus is on because we're focusing on my character. Focal length determines how zoomed in. This also affects, your aperture. So right here at 100, they're a little bit more focused than 200. Right now, we're going to keep it on 200. We're going to keep the auto exposure on, player outlines. Don't see much. I'm not going to do that. Storm effects on. Plate region, high quality effects is on. Damage effects, share lens settings, session ID watermark. Have that off. Nameplates, we're going to have that off. Time of day, we can adjust. That also adjusts the shadows. You necessarily can't do this in real life. So, but in video games, you can do all sorts of stuff like this. I'll do a photography lesson in Fortnite. Not Fortnite. In Spider-Man 2 as well because I have that game. I've played a little bit on stream, but I stopped because I only stopped because people are like, oh, spoilers. But it's been a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it out. So I think I want something where this could. Oh, all right. So that's good. Now, say this is the photo we want. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna hit the left stick and hide the HUD. We're gonna wait until that last little piece disappears, and then we use our computer's screen capture. I don't actually see where mine is on here besides Windows Shift and S, and that's how I'll grab that. Well, I need to use the mouse on this one. I only have one mouse, so I have to switch to this one. And there we go. That's all it is to it. And that's how you get a good shot. Now, we're going to do this again with another moment. All right, so now we're about to get into some action here. So when you have replays like this, you want to make sure. Oh, look at that one. That one's a good one. We'll keep that one. I like how that one looks. Like straight off the bat, when this looks good. This one looks stupendously good. So what I'm gonna do, take that screen cap. To be fair, I feel like I'm cheesing, but at the same time, like, yo, this is pretty good. Also, get rid of that. Make sure. Yeah, that is a great shot right there already. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna look and see aiming at here. I'm gonna take this one because I just like doing shots like this. Who were we? All right, if I'm not mistaken, this photo right here is hard. Up, back. This is a good shot. Excellent. All right, so here we have our first opponent. All right, so it's about to get dicey over here. I'm gonna slow it down so I can keep a look at this shot. All right. This is a good shot right here. But we're going to spice it up a little bit. What we're going to do, we're going to zoom in, right? And this is what how I made my Fortnite thumbnail. All right. So we zoomed in, right? Go to our settings. Go back. We're going to up the aperture. And up the zoom length too. What we're going to do, we're going to let this thing be extra crisp. So look at the distance here. We're going to make this a little bit like this is the actual distance. What we're going to do, we're going to put this angle, make it a lot closer. But we're going to flip it around. I'm going to flip it around because I want my character to be in the shot. I don't care about Joker. I want him to be like, see how far away? How far away? They're kind of far away, right? I'm going to change the focal length. Back this up. Much we can go. All right. Now what we're going to do, change the settings. I'm going to spot this right here. Blur. This one makes it a lot better. A little bit. And what you can also do is, since we don't uh have it set up so that way you can actually uh get the shot you're looking for where they're both clear, because this is as far as you can go. Also, back in. Go. That's the shot I'm gonna go with. So it's all about knowing what you have and try to get your angles and whatnot. Now we have several great shots from what we have here. And this is actually not as bad. This one's like in good focus, so we can use this. Probably crop it a little bit. This one here is also croppable. I just didn't use it because, oh snap, that's pretty much it. That's honestly how you do it, honestly.